So those who cannot, let's go after them. They know that we don't all pray all the time. Every day you don't wake up to pray. So the day you are weak, the day you are not there around God, yeah, they can hit hard and hit badly and hit finally. It was that the Jew that said, the devil has learnt his lesson. He arrested Samson, removed his eyes when he was careless, and they were playing with him for a good while until his hair started growing. Then the guy dealt a fatal blow to them, devastated them, killed in one day, in one assault, more than he has fought and killed in 20 years. He reigned only for 20 years. He killed over 3,000 people one day. So that Jew said, he's wiser now. If he gets you, no playing around, no fooling around. He will hit hard and bad. In fact, hit finally. So nobody, that's why even in the counsel of God, say, put on the total full armor of God. Surround your life, your spirit, with the total armor of God to be able to make you strong. And when the devil came for Jesus, when I'm singing, you come back. Thank you. When he came for Jesus, hit him 3 times. And Jesus rebuffed him with scriptures. And me devil. That's really not because they know the enemy can't handle them. The enemy can't handle us. So as far as they are concerned, it's God that is punishing them. And I think it is really true. When we are careless, you are not around God. This is not the time for somebody not to read Bible. How do you get emboldened? Get strengthened? How do you pump your faith to measure? In this time and season in which we are, finally, my brethren, we are heading towards rapture. Heading and driving fast towards the end. Finally, be strong. Don't play and be careless with yourself. Don't. When you have a husband or wife and you have children, what to do is to be in fellowship with God constantly. First for your life, your spouse, and of course your household. Let me keep reading my scripture. So they beat a retreat and said, Kilo lishele siwa. Why did God turn against us? Give me that scripture to read on. What verse am I now? And when the people were come into the camp, the elders of Israel said, wherefore hath the Lord smitten us this today before the Philistines? Let us fetch the ark of the covenant of the Lord out of Shiloh unto us, that when he cometh to us, it may save us out of the hand of our enemies. They just knew God's presence. Nothing evil can assault them. They can't be defeated. They knew it. The way we should know that if God is on our side, it will be where? It will always be where? How can they be eating? They can't. If I know God and you know God, they can't be eating in America and you are not eating in Nigeria. No. Even if they need to send food from heaven, God will somehow take care of us. And let me tell you, God has been coming for a long time. We are not yet 7,000 years on earth. Talk less of 10,000 years. And there are some bodies of planets in space for over 20 billion and trillion years. nobody knows the age of all the angels of God. And like the Bible puts it, they are innumerable. Microsoft, America and Japan have not developed any machine that can count all the numbers of the angels of God in heaven or wherever God puts them. Innumerable. Cannot be counted. All of us in the world presently now, we are not 10 billion. We are 7 plus. 7 billion years. 7 billion plus. I think we're 8. Talk less of 10. If anybody is sitting anywhere in the world, sir, just assure yourself, the God you serve will feed you also. He will take care of all of us. So these people felt, Kilo Shubutewa, what could have brought this misfortune to us? Give me the next verse to read, sir, very quickly. Let's bring the ark of God's presence. But actually, what has happened before now is that they offended God. And they have not settled with God. Then they went to battle. We cannot be living in sin and be expecting grace of God to protect us, to help us, to provide for us, to be increasing. It doesn't happen. Just know how the system of God works. When something goes wrong, that's it. When there's sin, forget it. When we are disobedient, forget God. When we don't love and fear God, forget him also. To my mind, it seems very rude to say, but if one, nobody should say that, but not even to imagine it. God is. You cannot live in sin and expect his provision, his protection to be there. No. God was going on well in fellowship and union with the first Adam till he sinned. Lucifer, God was going on well with him, like the scripture puts it, till iniquity was found in you. Then God disengaged. God was supporting and guiding and protecting his son till the sin of mankind was put on him. Then God turned his face. And Jesus screamed and shouted, my father, why have thou forsaken